you doing, honey? Let me know if you hear me, okay, honey? It's going a little cookie in here.
Hello everyone and welcome to Stereo Dread. I'm Kenny Dreadful and with me is Miss Stereo. We hope everyone is having a good time on this Memorial Day weekend. How are you doing, Miss Stereo?
I'm quite fine, enjoying my beautiful holiday weekend. Love the weather. It's acting actually very, very behavioral today. The weather's really behaving today. It's acting beautiful. How's everybody else liking your weather today? And are you at a barbecue? Have you been to one? Will you be there? Dark and Grim says he's great. Thanks.
How are you doing, Dark and Grim? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, I am fine, Aisha. Thank you. We are doing great on this beautiful day. Aisha asked how we are doing. And that is so sweet. Thank you, guys. Hey, everybody saying hi in the chat as well. Miss Creepy Clown Girl, Penny Tails Up, Aisha, Dark and Grim. Thank you guys for showing up. Yep, don't forget to share so we can get some more Dezombified friends up in here and have a good old time today. If you've been to our lives before, you know that's what we all about. We're having a good time, relaxing, chilling, just among friends. Just among friends.
I cannot see the chat on my screen.
That's interesting. Change it. Right there, the drop down arrow. Yep. Right there, yep. Nothing? Okay. Well, it's acting a little funky. Our streaming and coding software is acting a little funny with this new format that YouTube has implemented for doing lives. They have a control room, I guess. Now we have 7 people here. Let's see. Just Plain Creepy. Hi, Just Plain Creepy. We are glad to see you.
Yes, welcome to all long-time viewers as well as the first-time viewers. Thank you for stopping by. We hope you like what you hear and maybe you could join the Dezomba family.
Heck yeah. Boston J. Wicked Pizza. I think that's what he's trying to say. It's P-I-S-S-A-H. It says Boston J. Wicked Pizza. Let me know if I have that right. So, did any of you today go to any barbecues? Are you at one now? Do you even celebrate Memorial Day? Let us know, and if so, what was on the menu? Boston J says nope. Yes, paisa, like paisano. I get it. Do you know that Spanish people have that same saying? They say paisano to each other when they are from the same country. Just a little interesting factoid. So you guys.
Because I can't see the chat. People. I'm gonna let my Miss Stereo carry on today's stream, and I'll just be in and out with little ad-libs and commentary, okay, folks? So let's hear what Miss Stereo has cooking.
So not much. I really wanted to know about everybody's day concerning Memorial Day, but you know what? Also, I wanted to let everybody know that this is a beta test for our daytime lives, because we are hoping to also do some lives during the daytime as well as the nighttime. So, we're going to have a set schedule in the future. We don't have one right now. We just usually just fly by the seat of our pants, so to speak. But right now, at the moment, it looks like it's going to be something that's going to be working out in the future. I hope so, and I really, really am happy to see all of you guys here. Let's see who else is in the chat right now. Okay, so far, the roll call is Boston J, Penny Tails Up, Creepy Clown Girl, Asia 1994. Dark and Grim. Yes, I love you. And Miss Penny Tailsup. I really am glad to see all of you guys here. Oh, now it says 9 people in the chat. So you guys, if you have not said hello yet in the chat, please just say hello one time so we know who you are, who's here, who's watching us. You know, let us know if you're a new Dezombified friend, and that just simply means, are you subscribed? And if not, we welcome all guests. We are all inclusive. Absolutely. Yo, do you guys like our format? What do you think about the visuals on the screen, the music, our voices? Let us know in the chat below. Come Nightfall is also here. Hi, I think we've seen Come Nightfall once before in one of, if not in the past live, maybe in the comment section at one of our videos, if I'm not mistaken. Auntie Creeps in the house. How are you, Auntie Creeps? Hey. We're really happy to see you. We got some really cool people here, guys. Really cool people in the chat. Some awesome channels. Here, let me help with that real quick. Okie dokie. So far now we got 10 people. Hey, any lurkers out there? Just say hi one time. See what's going on, you know? We really like when you guys show up and show us some love. We love our Dezombified friends. It's always all about having a good time here in Dezombified, and part of having a good time is having good company, you know. And you guys are definitely good company. We have some cool stuff coming up very soon. Also, oh, thank you, Just Plain Creepy. Just Plain Creepy just said, hey y'all, this is some pretty cool stuff. Thank you. We try to keep it nice and cool and smooth and easy and chill up in here sometimes. You know, not to say we don't get crazy, because we do. We have a lot of good times here. But for the most part, we try to be chill, you know. It's all about who's watching and who's chatting with us.
Miss Stereo, how do you deal with stress? Any tips you could give our viewers?
Well, I like some chill music, kind of like the one that's playing now. You know, we have, if you've been coming to our lives, you know that we have a different playlist for our nighttime lives. This is our first daytime live. So I like listening to chill music. Personally, on a personal level, I really also like reading scripture, or rather listening to it. You know, meditation for some people, prayer for me, but it's all good. It's all the same, you know. Whatever helps you, as I feel.
Well, for me, I like to stretch out, do a little stretching routine, little calisthenics, you know, things like that. I also like to listen to cool, laid back, you know, music, and that seems to work for me. And I also like taking long showers. I like having the massaging jet from the shower head, you know, with some nice warm to kind of hot water, just, you know, pounding on my sore muscles. That helps a lot. And aromatherapy. Recently, I purchased some of those glowing aromatherapy essential oil light thingies, and I bought a set of essential oils, and you know what? It does help people. It's not just a gimmick. You should really look into some aromatherapy to help you relax and ease back and unwind.
Oh, aromatherapy is wonderful. I even consider aromatherapy part of my cleaning routine, because I won't use normal store-bought products for cleaning. I use things that are very aromatic. For for cleaning, a lot of natural stuff, you know. So, and a lot of stuff that's made from nature smells pretty good. Look at the flowers, you know. So that's what I like to use. Things that will help me at home, things that are natural, that are non-toxic, green friendly, and inexpensive, you know. And those are hard to come by, but you know, there are some places that are very, very good to buy things like that. And so that's one more thing that I gotta say, I should have said that to begin with, to start off. To tell you the truth, I like to clean, to relax. I know it sounds crazy, but it's what I like to do.
Well, there was a young man, and he was stressed out, and he felt some soreness in his neck, and he tried to give himself a massage and ended up having a heart attack, a stroke.
What?
Yeah, his name is Josh Hader, and he's from Oklahoma.
Jeez.
So he had a sore neck, and it was nagging him for weeks, and it prompted him to try some stretching for relief, which led to accidental popping of it, and it had serious consequences. He pressed down a little too hard on March 14th, trying to apply his hand on his neck. And after he heard the pop, he told the news that the left side of his body started to go numb, and he found himself unable to walk in a straight line. His father-in-law rushed him to the ER. He was given tissue plasminogen activator, or TPA, to break up any blood clots. Yeah. It was determined he'd had a stroke.
Wow.
Yeah, because what happened was he suffered a vertebral artery tear or dissection.
Jeez.
Yep, which can cause strokes in younger patients. So,
Holy crap.
you need to be careful. I mean, you know,
Even stretching,
massaging your own neck or whatever, you need to be careful how much pressure you apply and things like that. And if it's been lingering with him for weeks, I think he should have just went to the doctor straight up. You know?
My goodness. You know, you always surprise me with the stuff that you find. If you want to be surprised and see some freaky news, just come to Mr. Dreadful over here, because he always finds the weirdest news out there, like stuff that I never could have imagined. I mean, who'd have thunk it?
So what's happening in the chats, Mysterio? I have no idea.
Oh, okay. So we have Danny Martian is here. Gothic
hey, Danny, what's
Rose
up?
is
How you
here.
doing, Penny? How you doing, Aisha? Dark and Grim. Some other people you mentioned.
Yep. So quick roll call one more time. Danny Martin, Aisha, 1994. Yeah, Aisha or Aisha. I will never get that right.
It's Aisha.
I bet. It's pretty. We got Dark and Grim, Danny Martian, Aisha, Gothic Rose, Creepy Clown Girl, Penny, Tails Up. Let's see. Let me go back up real quick just to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Guys, if I missed anybody, just give me a quick little thumbs up emoji so that I can catch up, because Auntie Creeps, how could I forget? Oh my goodness. Hello, that's a brain fart.
Auntie Creeps, how are you? I really enjoyed doing that story with you. You don't need to know. So if anyone here hasn't seen it yet, me and Auntie Creeps did a little story together called You Don't Need to Know. It's over on her channel, and you really should go check it out.
Also, Boston J, Wicked Pisa,
Just
Plain Creepy's also
Boston
here, and
J.
Benny Long
Just so
is also
creepy.
here.
Benny Long, what up?
Benny Long is a long time subscriber and supporter of Dezombified. I am so glad all you guys are here. I love to see you guys all of the time. I really do. I love hanging out with you. One of the main reasons we like going live, and I think we're getting a little hooked on going live, is because, you know, we get to see our friends more often, even if it's just in the chat. It's just great, you know. But yeah, like Mr. Dreadful was saying real quick, that video is an Auntie Creeps YouTube page. So go check it out over there, and share, because she is an amazing content creator, and she deserves it. She is awesome. I'm so glad to be seeing you guys in the chat. It makes it look beautiful, and might as well close it, baby. You can see it here. So yeah, it makes our chat look beautiful.
I can't read that.
That's insane. So basically, one of the issues that we're having now is that for some crazy reason, Streamlabs is not showing the chat. It's showing it on the little preview screen, but it's not showing it on the side panel, which is pretty weird.
Well, if you get me a microscope, I might be able to read what's on the chat. But
oh my goodness gracious, Mr. Dreadful and his jokes, I'm telling you, he keeps me laughing and rolling all day long, but that's just the way we are here at Dezombified. We're so glad. So Just Plain Creepy says, I would use the premiere feature, but none of my vids are premieres. It doesn't matter, honestly. Just what your vids are not premieres right now because they're already uploaded. I'm guessing you cannot
make
premiere
more videos.
Yeah, you cannot premiere an old video.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen
unless you want to re-upload them.
Yeah, erase them.
Depending on your content as well.
Yeah. So how's my mic, people? Let me know in the comments. Is it alright or what's going on?
Yep.
I have no clue.
Well, you sound great to me, honey. But that's how we know if we're doing a good job, is if you guys let us know. Any little critique, don't worry, we're not gonna get butt hurt. It's not gonna hurt our feelings. You just gotta always let us know. I have a feeling that my mic keeps going in and out, and that's because I keep forgetting to go close up on it. So that's what that is, if in case you guys notice. So Just Plain Creepy says, your mics are great. Wonderful. Aw. Auntie Creep says, you both sound good today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nightfall. Come Nightfall says, mic is good. That's wonderful. That's great. We always want to give you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. We always want to give you guys the best.
Yeah, we strive to try to improve every single time. So, and with your help, it's possible. So thank you for your input.
Oh, that's so great. Yep, Danny Martian also confirmed it. Don't worry, I can hear you. Wonderful. We're so glad that you can. And the mail tome just popped in.
No. Don't start that again. It's not anime-otome.
I'm sorry, it's anime-otome.
No, anime-otome.
Anime-otome.
Come on.
I don't know how I could forget. It's so pretty. Anime-otome. It's just like a song. Tome. Yes, I need to. You know what? I'm gonna work that into a song so that I can remember it. Yeah, you guys. Yo, let me ask y'all a question. Why don't you guys comment in the chat and let us know if I should make up a song that's gonna help me remember names, especially you guys' name. Even though most of you is so easy for me to remember the pronunciation, but for some reason, I always mess that up. Anime-otome, right?
Anime-otome.
What? Oh my God.
Anime-otome.
ADHD. I hate my head.
It's okay.
Anime-otome.
We're just human.
It's so pretty.
We're born to make mistakes. That sounds like incredibly familiar. Like I heard that somewhere.
I know.
Did I just
right?
invent that? That's so cool.
What?
I said we're just human, born to make mistakes.
Ooh, I've never heard that before.
I feel like I heard that somewhere before, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's just the truth. We're just human. We're born to make mistakes, and it's okay. We're not computers.
Danny said, maybe, but if we're going to be honest, it might be pretty cheesy, and I agree. It's gonna be cheesy. Well, we could just do it during the live. I don't have to actually make a video out of it because that'll be just silly. But it's had a little cheese. We should make a song. Anime-otome.
She only eats food if it's gourmet.
Anime-otome. Oh man, you guys are the best. You guys have the best sense of humor. You don't take yourself too seriously, and that's what we're all about here as well. We don't like to take ourselves seriously.
She likes to drink OJ and a mayo tome. Something like that.
That is so pretty though. I can't get over how pretty it is, and the fact that I can't remember it. It's just crazy.
Get over it already.
So you guys, I still haven't found out what's on your Memorial Day menu, or if you don't celebrate it, and I know one of you guys doesn't, which is perfectly fine, but did anybody eat anything special today, or do they just, just another day? It's fine with us either way. It doesn't matter.
Well, unfortunately, we're stuck home working, but it makes it so much easier when it's hanging out with you wonderful, lovely people.
Yes, I don't even think this is even work. I think this is just us hanging out with our friends. It is pleasure. Who says you can't mix work with pleasure? This is pleasurable for me.
That is true. This is also kind of very therapeutic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very therapeutic. Oh no, I'm doing plosives into the mic. Sorry, y'all.
Sometimes we have to recognize our own verbal power. But it's all good. You have a great voice, baby. Let's see here. Penny Tails Up says, I am poor right now, so I only have popsicles. Oh, I wish you lived nearby us. You'd be eating some arroz con gandules, some pernil.
Pollo frito.
Yes, you'd be eating Spanish food all the time.
Pasteles.
Gonna gain weight though. Spanish people, you know how we are with our rice and beans. I'm sorry if you guys are experiencing buffering. We're getting a little error here that says YouTube is not receiving enough bitrate or something like that. It's lower than recommended. Oh my goodness gracious. YouTube's always not receiving enough. But let us know if everything... Oh, Penny says sounds amazing. Let us know if you're buffering, please. The only thing I guess we could do is probably reload. I don't know, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. Will it, Oh, Dustin Fleming says I'm back, people. Yes, welcome, Dustin Fleming.
Welcome, Dustin Fleming. Welcome.
Thank you for being at our stream. We have 12 people here, and I'm really glad. I think that's the biggest group we've ever had. Is it, honey? No, baby.
Maybe no. We're getting close. I think the biggest we've had was 15.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it was 15. But 12 is we're getting there.
I know this much. This is really weird, though. Our most recent live before today had like 70-something views. And I'm like, there was only like 8 or 9 people in the chat.
Maybe.
So
well, yeah.
Maybe other people saw it afterwards. And it's that's amazing because you know what? Not that often do lives get rewatched in their entirety. And this was a 5-hour live. We did it the night before last. So that is quite a merit. We're very happy and we feel humbled that you guys did that. Thank you for sharing. Everybody who's in the live, it's usually everybody who comes to our lives. So thank you.
Well, the day after that live, the morning after that live, when I woke up, everyone, I woke up with my left eyelid was swollen. I don't even know why my left eyelid is swollen. It's been like that for 2 days now. I've been using allergy meds, allergy drops, cold compresses, hot compresses. It's really a nag. I'm really not thrilled about it, but hopefully it'll get better soon. So, but I hope everyone out there is feeling okay and feeling fine. Woke up feeling like $1 million today. Whether you're at the beach, whether you're at work, or whether you're at home just lounging, it doesn't matter. We're just happy that you invited us into your life today. So thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I love seeing our Dezombified friends in our chat. I love talking to them. I mean, it feels like we're just hanging with some friends right in our living room on this Memorial Day. We all we need is the beers. But we once again forgot the beers. Next time, I'm telling you, next time we go to the grocery store, I'm gonna get a 6-pack of Corona. And honestly, we're not really drinkers. It's just that this feels so chill and so like family. Creepy Clown Girl said that was a crazy live stream, and you guys had us all laughing so hard we almost peed ourselves. Oh God, here comes the pee trophy.
Thanks. We really appreciate that. We just like to have fun and, you know, relax and chill. So if you enjoyed yourself, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
It is an honor. It really is an honor to entertain you guys and to make you pee your pants.
All right, so I have a little story here that I like to share. So there were some people and they were going on, I guess, tourists. Yeah, there was some tourists over near the Giza pyramids, and a group of South Africans were hurt on their way from the airport. So this happened maybe a week or two ago. There was an explosion that injured at least 12 people on a tourist bus in Egypt on about 2 weeks ago. It was taking 25 South Africans from the airport to the Giza pyramids, or Giza pyramids, however you want to pronounce that. And also 4 Egyptians in the car were injured by broken glass. So I guess it was an explosion. 3 of the injured were treated at the hospital per BBC. The attack occurred near the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is scheduled to open next year. The museum was not damaged by the explosion. No group claimed responsibility immediately. They said that the last time they had an attack on a tourist bus, they had been leaving the pyramids in December. No one ended up claiming responsibility in that incident either. Well, you know, it's a shame. It's definitely a shame that people were hurt trying to just go see some pyramids, you know what I mean? And
I've always wanted to see the pyramids.
Yeah, like going to, it's getting crazy now to travel overseas. It's a shame.
Yeah, well, you know what? They say that the pyramids are kind of like a powerful
Nexus?
Nexus, yes. They say that there are powerful nexus, and there are things, even apparitions. People say UFO sightings at the pyramids. That is kind of like the Bermuda Triangle. Yep. That's what it says. Let's see over here. Let's see what we have here. Agree. A cold beer would be good right now, says Benny Long. Yeah, sometimes you just want a cold beer, you know. And yeah, we like the fun stuff here. That was a little bit too serious. It threw me aback. It's sad, but you know, let's move on, because that's too sad for me. I don't want to hear sad stuff today. We're celebrating, you know. But somebody else said, let me see here if I can. Oh yeah, just plain creepy says, I'm Canadian, so it's just another normal day here. Hey, well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's cool. You know, it's cool with us. That's chill. Creepy Clown Girl also says, I've always wanted to go see the pyramids as well and get lucky enough to find a mummy. A mummy. Oh, that is too funny. Imagine that though. Oh my god.
The drops were on the table. Okay.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. We lost our eye drops. Oh, found them.
Okay, excuse me a moment while I place some allergy eye drops in my left eye.
Oh, poor baby. You got some bad allergies. That's so bad. I hate allergies. You know, how many of you guys have allergies? I hate, especially the seasonal ones, because, you know, you can't really help it. There's really not much you can do other than take medication. But a quick, interesting factoid, though.
Oh, that burns.
Oh, no.
Oh, that burns.
No.
I gotta wave it.
Wave it. Dry the tears.
I gotta wave my hand. I gotta make some like air movement.
Oh.
Some wind. Oh, that
Oh
burns.
no. You know, it's an
Woo! Yeah.
it's so interesting that
Damn.
I have heard from specialists, ENTs, and my primary doctor told me that I should take my allergy medicines the night before, at nighttime. All right, instead of taking it during the day. And then, you know what, that makes sense, because you know what, when you sleep, your heart rate slows down. You are supposed to be taking in extra oxygen. Your circulation is moving more steadily. It helps, since you're relaxed, it helps your blood just circulate faster, and that way your medicine just goes smoother and quicker and more effective. And you know, it's about 8 hours or so, and you're not really noticing your allergies while you're sleeping. You know, that's 8 to 12 hours for everybody. At least that's a healthy way to sleep anyway. But yeah, and then in the morning after, instead of taking the pill, because I took it the night before, I'll just take like the nose drops and the nasal spray and the eye drops to help me get through the day. And that usually is what helps me. That's why I'm not sneezing right now. And a Mayatone says they have a pants emoji. Yeah, they do. It's weird, but they do. Quick interesting thing though, if you guys hold the Windows key down at the same time as the period key, and you know, quickly, it will pop up a little emoji side drop down menu on the
screen
in the chat. All right, and usually anywhere where you are chatting or commenting, so you guys can try that. I've tried it on Facebook, I've tried it on Twitter, I've tried it here in live chats, and it works on all three. So try that. I have not tried it on Instagram because that's damn near impossible. Instagram is not PC friendly, but yeah, I wonder how that could be applied on places like Instagram, because it's not really a keyboard that you can actually, and there's no Windows key either, unless you have the app installed in Windows 10. Then that's probably possible. It's probably more possible to do that. So that's just a quick interesting thing. Sorry, accent just popped in there. But yeah, that's just a quick interesting factoid. A little neat trick. Windows key and period. Yep. Just hold and release both of them simultaneously, and it should pop up a little side menu with emojis, extra emojis that you don't know about. Why do they want to keep the emojis secret? Ooh. Good to see you, DMG. Let's see. Dark and Grim. Yeah. He's also been here a little while. That's great. I'm just so glad that you guys are getting to know each other if you don't know each other. And if you do, that you're saying hello in the chat. It's so important to keep that chat going, because hey, we like to know you're alive, right? It's Dezombified, so you never know what could happen. Maybe a mummy will pop by into the chat, right? What do you think, honey?
could be, but I have a interesting story here. So an albino panda has been spotted in the Chinese forest. An albino panda has been spotted in a Chinese forest. Okay, this is what the albino giant panda looks like
so
right
cute.
here. Yeah, so Chinese researchers believe they've captured the first footage of a fully albino giant panda in the wild. The panda, believed to be a year or two old, was spotted on an infrared camera some 6,500 feet above sea level in Shuan's Wolong National Nature Reserve. He looked strong and his steps were steady, a sign that the genetic mutation might not have quite impeded its life. Aww, that's so cute. An albino panda.
Pandas are so cute. Who would ever think they're so dangerous? Because they're very dangerous and very territorial. They're violent. but they're so freaking cute. Look at them.
Is his eye closed, or does he have like that white eye thing because he's albino?
I think it's that the picture is blurry and probably a little covered with the fur. His fur might be very long, so I think it's both a thing of blurry pictures and also the fur. That's what I think. But I don't know. But I know his eyes are red because he's an albino. So that comes along with albinism.
Well, if none of you have ever seen or heard of an albino panda, then that's right. You heard it here first, folks, on Dezombified. Interesting thing to share with friends.
That is so cute. That is so adorable. I love pandas. Pandas are one of the most adorable bears ever.
They are. They love eating bamboo sticks.
Aww. They're so cute. And you know what the thing with bamboo sticks is that they grow pretty fast. And a little bit off topic, but not that much. Bamboo sticks are good for making furniture and other goods. So, people should really get into, and corporations should really get into making more goods out of bamboo trees because they grow exponentially faster than regular trees. We need our trees.
And it's really strong. They make like huts and things out of bamboo. You don't want to get hit with a bamboo stick. For real. Those things hurt.
Yeah, I bet they do. I definitely don't want to get hit with a bamboo stick any day now. Anytime soon. Or ever for that matter. Let's see here. Literally the first time. Okay, Anime Tone says it's the first time that she has met Dark and Grim. And I said it wrong again, didn't I?
Anime Atome.
Oh my goodness, am I ever gonna get this? Gothic Rose says she loves bamboo. Yeah, definitely. I used to have a pair of bamboo earrings when I was in junior high. Don't ask me how I got them because I cannot remember.
Were they gold? Gold bamboo earrings?
No. Bamboo. Like, not gold bamboo earrings like you hear in LL Cool J's rap. No, actual bamboo earrings. They were made out of bamboo. They were a beautiful teal color. And they were made by hand. Eventually, they were stolen. They were one of a kind because they were made by hand by a friend of my mother's who used to work in the beauty salon with her. My mother used to manage a beauty salon, and they also did nails there. And the girl who used to do the nails brought them from her country. She made them because her family owns an eccentric jewelry shop in her country, but in I think it's Vietnam. Yeah, and they were so cute. Gothic Rose says, I wish the products were cheaper. It's weird because they should be, because it grows so much faster. So you would think that they can grow a whole crap load of bamboo at a much higher rate. And those things should just be a dime a dozen. I don't know why they don't do it. Somebody needs to come up with a bright idea, to just, push bamboo. Push the planting of bamboo trees and push the bamboo products, among other natural products that I think would totally help any economy, actually. But anyway, that's getting a little bit too deep. We don't want to get too deep here, unless it's creepy deep, like astronomical revelations and thoughts of the third eye type thing. Yep. Somebody said bamboo sheets. Creepy clown girl said bamboo sheets. I know what somebody's getting for Christmas. Oh, man. Somebody said bamboo sheets are so soft. Anime Atome said bamboo sheets are so soft. Do you actually mean...
Can you say the May at the end?
May.
Like May, June, July.
Okay, Anime Atome. Okay.
Yeah.
She said... And Gothic Rose says she loves bamboo. Oh yeah, I already said that. But anyway, Anime Otome says she loves bamboo sheets. But do you mean like blankets, like actual sheets, or do you mean the paper?
Or for the sticky icky?
Sticky icky, yeah. We have nothing against sticky icky here. Let's just not talk about it too much though, because it is daytime and the little ones just might be listening, so we don't want to do that. Oh man, that is too funny. But yeah, that panda was too cute. He was adorable. Oh, I'm still thinking about the cute little panda. Oh my goodness. Hey, you guys, let me ask you a question, and no judging. I'm not judging anybody. I just want to know so that we can know how to get our stuff, our content, and our message out there a little better, and what we could do to improve it. Has everybody here seen all of our videos, or do you think you've seen maybe 50% of the videos, 20%, just one, and this is your first live or whatever? It's okay. Just comment in the comment section in the chat and just let me know. Let us know how much of our videos you have seen. And I'm actually going somewhere with this, and I swear no judgment, okay? So yeah, having said that, I'm gonna keep talking about experiences. All right, I want to talk about experiences that we might have had when we were younger. Okay, do you want to start, Mr. Dreadful, or do you want to keep scrolling? Okay, you keep scrolling. I'll start by and please excuse me, sometimes I may breathe a little weird, but that's because I have asthma, and the allergies affect that, and then also the heat also affects the asthma. So
yeah, we have a lot of dandelions around, so
ooh,
you know, and they release those things, and they come into the house, and there's a lot of ragweed out there. Yeah, a lot of people doing mowing their lawns. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that it really kills me. Like, I can't breathe sometimes. But speaking of not breathing, okay, Gothic Rose says that she has seen about half. Anime Otome. Yeah, I'm getting it. She says, definitely she's made a few premieres. Okay, cool. So mostly the most recent stuff, because we didn't start premiering right away. We didn't know about that. You know, we're learning every day. So the reason why I ask that is because, and thank you, Anime Tome. She says that we have excellent material, so that's really, really nice of you to say. So therefore, the reason why we're asking is because I wanted to show you guys something in during one of our breaks coming up, but not for a little while now. So yeah, we're gonna hang in there for a minute before we do that. But I just wanted to show you guys some stuff that we did for promotion purposes. And this stuff that we did is sometimes we like to spit a few bars here and there. Okay, but the reason why I'm mentioning it is because, yeah, of course, Danny Martian is in the chat right now, and at some point we're going to do a collab with him, because in case you guys don't know, Mr. Dreadful over here has an amazing voice for rapping, an amazing skill for rapping. Actually, he's a phenomenal lyricist. I always like to call him the greatest rapper that never was, because he, you know, didn't get signed. He didn't really go into the business, but it would have been something to see, I think, anyway. And no, I'm not being partial.
Yeah,
here.
I didn't get signed, but I helped someone get signed, because I helped that one person write their rhymes. And so there's always that.
That is true.
Without my help, I doubt he would have made it. But that's another story.
That is true. Yeah, so we're not going to mention any names, though. Okay, we're going to be good. But yeah, somebody did make it, you know, with the aid of Mr. Dreadful over here. But anyway, the reason why I said all of this was because I wanted to show you guys a couple of our music videos that we made, our amateur music videos. And this is all written, directed by Mr. Dreadful over here. Wow, I can't believe, looking at the ticker right now, we've been live already for almost an hour. It's been 53 minutes.
But it only feels like 5.
I know, seriously.
Time really
flies.
goes fast. It does. It flies by.
Yeah, it flies by, especially when you're, you know, just having a good time, being with some chill people, you know, and it's always great to be with our Dezombified friends.
I love that squirrel.
Isn't he cute?
That squirrel's so cute. That's right.
He's adorable. Eat that nut, squirrel.
I'm happy you said that and not me. Thank goodness.
Stop it. Behave. Oh man, that is too funny. So yeah, let me see. Penny Tails Up says, I'm subbed to a lot of people and I have a lot of catching up to do. Oh no, darling. We totally understand that. That is another reason why I asked, because sometimes we like to show our content in our lives because we understand, especially for you fellow creators out there. It is so difficult to catch up with everybody's premieres, everybody's lives, everybody's content, binge. You know, I mean, what we like to do is we like to take our Roku or our Xbox or one of our extra PCs and just stream our friends' content, even if we can't necessarily pay attention, but it's there because we know about view time, we know about the algorithm.
We know about click-through rate and audience retention.
Exactly.
And we know how much that means. So even if we're busy, we'll still just throw on someone's playlist at their channel and let it rock and let it rock.
At least once for every person we subscribe to. At least one time, you know. And you know,
because we like to do our part. Excuse me. We like to do our part to help people out the way we can, you know, whatever we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess that's why, you know, that's probably why we do it. It's because we understand. We know the struggle. And we know how.
Yeah, we know the struggle's real.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know about how these people, YouTube, they have their favorites. We're not going to sit here and lie.
Of course, everyone has their favorites.
It's like having your favorite kid. You don't want to admit it, but everybody does. Come on. It's BS if somebody says, I don't have a favorite. Nope, that's a lie. We all do. We're human. We have preferences. We have to. Otherwise, what are we? Robots? Okay, and even though it's bots working for the most part here on YouTube, there's humans who write the algorithm for the bots. So I don't want to hear that.
So Mysterio, what's happening in the chats? I don't know what's going on.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Creepy Clown Girl says, last night I put on one of Swamp Dweller's playlists on play turn the volume down just a little and let it play until I fell asleep. That's how we like to do it. That's right. That's however way you decide to.
Yeah, even in the day, if we're like cleaning or working on something, we still just do it anyway. You know, it doesn't matter day or night. We all need that extra little help.
I know that Gothic Rose also commented saying, I have a work playlist for longer videos and a bedtime playlist for shorter videos. That's very good. That's very, very good. My issue is having to create the playlists. That's why sometimes I just go to the channel, click play all, and that's it. You know, it just makes it easier for me. So that's another thing that I'm going to be working on when it comes to our channel. I'm going to try and see if I can create a playlist with all of our videos. That way, people who really want to support but don't have the time to create the playlist themselves, you know, just hit play all.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
They can listen while they're driving, working, or even cleaning.
That is a great idea.
Or even taking a nap.
Indeed. Indeed.
I make them for when I have to go alone. Yeah, see, Anime Tome says, I make them when I have to go on a long drive. That is a very good idea. That's actually a very good idea. That's great. Oh, and another thing, did you guys know, for you content creators in the chat, did you guys know that if you allow your videos to be embedded, okay, when you're uploading them, make sure you hit that advanced tab and tick off where it says allow embedding. You have to do that for every video you upload. I don't know how to do it for all of them, but you have to do that, because you know what happens if somebody hits the player on a video of yours that's, let's say, embedded onto Twitter, you will not get the credit from YouTube. You won't. It won't. This is something they won't tell you.
And they can easily jack your video and make that cheddar cheese off it. You know what I mean?
Somebody can just come along, take your video, your content, play it on their channel, primarily in another country, because it's more difficult to do it in the States, but in other countries it's much easier to do that. They can make money from your hard work. Don't let them, folks. Don't let them. So Anime Tome says that she'll be back. Hey girl, you're welcome anytime.
Indeed. Thank you for stopping by, Anime Tome, and hopefully you'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be here with open arms. Wonderful. We have a very active chat, and you know what? There's still 6 people left up in here. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you for hanging in there through our little crazy and nonsense. Because, yep, we got crazy and nonsense.
Yeah, but weren't you going to play something?
Yes.
You should do that right now.
Okay. So, hey, you guys.
Music break 1.
For those who have missed it, I'm going to play a little something for you, what I was telling you about before. Then afterwards, I'd like your honest opinion. Ooh, I wonder what I'm getting into. You know, we'd like your honest opinion. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful audio of Mr. Dreadful's rhyming skills.
God are my hands clean, is my heart pure.
House for the wicked, the scorn, not the unborn, righteous, sofa like this. Come on, a chef with horns, that was barbecue, you can't fight this, you've been warned. House for the wicked, scorn, not the unborn, righteous, sofa like this. Demonic chef with horns, that was barbecue, you can't fight this, you've been warned. Heard of a place, spirits can't rest, hard to breathe, brimstone in the chest. Spots damn hot, bodies rot, regenerate non-stop on the clock. Lost chains on your ankles and your wrists, the water for your lips, dark figures in the mist. Demons so tall and small than midgets, dig it, knives, skillets, grill it. Nightmares, no dreaming, felons, heathens, yelling, screaming, melting, bleeding. Those demon troubles get beaten, scuffles can't tweak us, so I even struggle. Satanic pottery, demonic property, great God's pottery, ride debauchery is all gotta be, but heaven's mockery.
Is there mercy for me? Is there mercy for me? Is there mercy for me?
House for the wicked, the scorn, not the unborn, righteous, sofa like this. Demonic chef with horns, that was barbecue, you can't fight this, you've been warned. House for the wicked, scorn, not the unborn, righteous, sofa like this. Demonic chef with horns, that was barbecue, you can't fight this, you've been warned.
Hey guys, what did you think about that? I think you got some skills. What say you?
Oh, I know I got skills. That's not the problem.
Oh. Ooh.
That's not even a question.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I know you do too.
Miss Stereo, she's the one that put the video together. We collaborated together on those images and imagery. And that was one of our first ever recordings. I think the very first recording we did together was the Black Eyed Kids rap.
Oh yes, we have a rap about the Black Eyed Kids. That'll be for a future show though. Even though the video's already up, you can see it whenever you want. But you know, just a replay real quick. You know, we still have 5 people in the chat. Hey guys, don't forget to share. You know, you are, like we always say, the lifeblood of our streams, of our videos. Pretty much our channel. Without you guys,
that's right.
nothing.
You
Nothing
guys
can
are the
happen without you
foundation.
guys.
They are the foundation
Yeah, absolutely.
that this house stands on. So
Yeah.
without that foundation, we'd crumble. So thank you so much for your support.
Oh yeah, and you know what? It's always the same faces. You see them. You can tell who supports you because you can tell who's engaged with you. We just love our peoples,
And
man.
those are the ones that should we ever make something out of this, those are going to be the first ones that come to mind when it ever comes to a giveaway or something like that in the future. So
or collabs, or anything, pretty much.
Yeah, those few will be definitely put ahead of the pack.
Oh
so
yeah.
thank you so much for everything.
And then here we got a comment by Creepy Clown Girl. She says, "That was fantastic. Awesome job." Oh, thank you so much, Creepy Clown Girl. You know, I think Creepy Clown Girl is really one of our biggest cheerleaders here on Dezombified. You know, she's always there. Always.
Yeah, she's one of our biggest advocates. That is for sure. Thank you so much, CCG. You are freaking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. There's times when you just have to sit back and realize who your friends are. Okay? There's a saying that you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But you know something? People don't put as much emphasis on the keeping the friends close. You know, the first part of that saying. And it's a shame. It really is a shame because we should definitely remember who's been there for us. That's something that people are forgetting nowadays. Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm having a stream issue here. It says that I keep dropping frames. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I am back. I just needed to check some stuff and try and see if I had to turn off some devices around the house because hey, the more devices are on your Wi-Fi at the moment when you're streaming, the less bandwidth you're gonna have, and that really, forget about it. Oh, well, you're very welcome, Creepy Clown Girl, and thank you all. I mean, Gothic Rose, Anime Otome, and you know, most of you guys that are here right now are usually the individuals that are with us all of the time. So, having said that, I'm gonna say something creepy. Alright, something creepy that happened to me when I was very young. And I think I spoke about this on our first live, but because our mic situation was not that great at the time, I don't know, how well it went. So here it goes. Oh, and by the way, before I get started telling you this experience of mine, I would like to know, how do you guys like our daytime playlist? Are you enjoying the background music? We try to make something that was relaxing, but yet that wouldn't put you to sleep because it's the daytime, and hey, in the night lives that we have had in the past, it has gone on for hours and hours, even though the music was meant to be very relaxing. But I guess we were having too good of a time to rip each other away from each other, But anyway, here it goes. When I was about gonna say 11 years old, right there during puberty, I started having some events of sleep paralysis. But you know, they like to say, doctors and scientists or professionals, and I'm using air quotes for that, they like to say that sleep paralysis is just, because your body is still asleep, but your brain woke up and all that other jazz. All right, fine. They also say that accounts for the whole hallucinations thing, But the weird thing is that can two people in one home have a sleep paralysis episode at the same exact time if they are in two different bedrooms? That part didn't make sense to me. So I was 11 years old, and I wake up, of course, 3 a.m., the witching hour, and and I start feeling like I have pressure on my chest, but it spread out to the rest of my body. I couldn't move. There was pressure all over my body. I felt like gravity itself just started pulling me down. Okay? I felt very heavy. I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. All I know is that the tears were flowing out of my eyes. So all of a sudden, I start to see, I'm sorry, there goes that Spanish accent again. All of a sudden, I start to see things like little shadows about the size of toddlers start moving about in my room. And they were like ruffling through my things, my drawers, the top of my dresser. I could see their reflection, okay? I could see the reflection on my dresser mirror, okay? And I just know that I was scared because their presence was accompanied by a palpable feeling of dread. I felt like fear itself. You ever heard that saying, fear, there's nothing to fear but fear itself? I think that the reason for that is because I believe that fear is an actual entity, that it is a being, not a living one, a spiritual one. It's a thing. And so I felt like fear had a presence, like if it was an actual presence there, aside from those little things that I was seeing, just rummaging around my room. And I'm laying there and I'm seeing these things coming in and out of my room at the speed of, I won't even say the speed of light, because it was way faster than that. And those things were rummaging through my stuff, my personal belongings, opening and closing drawers, mind you. And I always left my drawers open. I know closed. I know that they were not open, but these things were opening not by themselves. I saw those things opening them. So all of a sudden, I start to try and speak to my sister. Mind you, this was a bunk bed. I was at the bottom of a bunk bed, and I tried to speak to my sister up top, and she kind of heard me deep within her sleep. Okay, and she woke up. She was pretty annoyed. She wasn't experiencing what I was experiencing. So she comes out and she starts yelling for my mother because I was annoying her. But at the same time, my brother, who was in another room sleeping, my baby brother, let out such a scream as if it was bloody murder. For some reason, though, my mother got up from out of her bed and she came straight to my room. Now, logic would tell you, why didn't she go to my brother's room? He was the one who yelled. My sister yelled out for her, but not the way my brother did. And he was much younger than me. He was a very little boy. So, maybe 5 or 6 or something like that. And he yelled out such a yell that my mother got up, but she didn't go to him. And I know my mother knows the difference between her kids' voices. She came to my room. And as soon as my mother came into my room, mind you, she came in with the Bible in her hand. She didn't, and she was half asleep. How did she know to get up and go to my room? How did she know to bring the Bible with her? All I know is that when my mother came in, a bright light came into the room with her. And whatever was pinning me down just dissipated. It stopped. It released me. And those things that I saw coming in and out of my room, they dissipated, like just vaporized into thin air, like poof, just like that. Everything left and everything was back to normal, except for that light that came in with my mother. There was a glow around my mother. Now, for those of you who don't know, my mother is a pastor. Okay, so she's a God-fearing woman. She came into my room, she prayed with me, then I fell right back to sleep, as she went away and checked on my brother, and everything was fine with him. There was no reason for him to be screaming. It's just strange. It's just really weird. So that was my experience. But yeah, oh, and by the way, the drawers were open when my mother came into the room to, I sort of rescue me, but I didn't leave them open before I went to bed. Nobody did. I mean, who leaves their dresser drawers open before they go to bed, and for what purpose? They were all open. So that was my experience. What do you guys think?
I could tell you for myself. Well, I think that was a really strange, scary, and creepy event that happened to you. That's why I tell a lot of our friends here that the reason we do what we do. Well, we had experience with a lot of these things, unfortunately. So there's that. But I have a question for you, Miss Stereo. I'm going to give you my answer first. Where do you do your best thinking? I do my best thinking in 2 places. While I'm laying in bed, or, believe it or not, while I'm in the bathroom. Whether it's showering, taking a bubble bath, or whatever. Or combing my hair or something. That's where I get my best ideas and I do my best thinking. How about you?
Well, my best ideas come, believe it or not, during 2 activities that I do. Number 1, when I'm cleaning, and I don't mean to be repetitive, but in case y'all don't know, I love to clean. Okay, so that's number 1. That's one time where I say a lot of the creative juices get flowing. I guess it's because it's so relaxing for me. And another time that I get good ideas, or that I think are good ideas anyway, is when I'm playing Candy Crush. Total opposites. One, really, really busy, and the other,
Candy Crush.
No stimulation at all.
Oh boy. I don't play Candy Crush, y'all, so I can't relate with that. But you know what I realized though today? And you haven't realized this yet, but it's been 3 years since we quit smoking cigarettes.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Miss Stereo.
Oh, thank you, baby. Yes, we quit together.
That
right. Was fun. Congratulations to you too, baby.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm so proud of us.
If anyone out there has an issue with smoking cigarettes, let me tell you, it is possible to get off of them. We just switched to other methods for nicotine transferal so that we don't need to smoke those nasty things anymore. 3 years.
That's amazing.
Isn't that something?
And
happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, baby. Thank you, Poppy. It just makes me want to puke, but it does, it's kind of tempting, but because there's alternatives now, safer alternatives for that matter, it just helps quench that. And I'm wondering where we would be if we'd have tried to quit cold turkey without any AIDS.
Why don't you tell us, Miss Stereo, a little bit about the addiction gene? What can you tell us about the addiction gene?
Well, as far as I know now, this is where the my little tinfoil hat comes on. But as far as I know, and as far as my experience has been, it is in fact a gene. There is a gene that, that's called the addiction gene. And let's say, for example, you ever seen how people who are alcoholics, you dig deep enough into their family tree, you're going to find alcoholics. You're going to find a long line of alcoholics in their past, or maybe even the future and future generations, because it's an actual thing. Alcoholism is hereditary. It is like diabetes and stuff like that. Well, I think that the addiction gene, it is the same way. You ever see like families even, and this is where it gets a little bit more conspiratorial. Have you ever seen families where the father goes to jail, the uncles go to jail, the brothers, the cousins, all the males at one point or another, or not all, but most of all the males in one family have somehow or the other ended up in jail? And the reason why I mention this is because I feel about it like the addiction gene. I think it's a spirit. Ooh. But, it sounds crazy, but I really think addiction is a spirit.
Well, I think the addiction gene has some legit scientific ramifications, because when you look at crack addicted moms, or moms that are on heroin or whatever, meth, and they give birth, and they were still using while they gave birth, those children come out addicted, all right? They come out addicted, and they have to do some things to help
Flush.
the baby kick the habit and flush their systems. So it's a thing, man. It's a thing. You know what I realized? I think that the first thing I was ever addicted to was attention as a little child, because you're different. You were the oldest of your siblings, not me. I was the youngest. I was the baby. So it's like, oh, you bring home a new kitten, but you have 5 cats, and it's like, oh, but the kitten is so adorable. The kitten is so cute. Oh my God, the kitten.
That just
and
makes
lavish.
you a brat.
Well, I wasn't a brat per se, but I was addicted to the attention. And whenever I realized I wasn't getting any as I got older, I would do things to make sure I kept the attention, but not annoying, just like being funny, like saying funny things, asking funny questions, maybe doing a little dance or shuffle, cracking a joke or whatever. But that was my addiction as a little child, was attention.
I can vouch for that.
You understand?
Guys.
So, but the thing is that kids don't know how to, deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And when you get older, and you're not getting that attention anymore, or maybe there's haters hating on you because they see you're getting the attention and they want it, and if they don't have any empathy or sympathy or common sense or any goodness about them, they'll just hate on you, pick on you, maybe even bully you, because they just don't have what you have.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and then it gets confusing, right? Think about it, because it's like, okay, so everyone else was loving me the way I am now, but now I got these few people hating me for the way I am. So then what is it? Which one is it, right?
Yeah.
So then it makes you kind of rethink things, as a young person, I don't know.
I know
addiction, can start at an early age, not only from drugs, but from attention.
Anything can be addictive enough. I mean, look how I am with coffee. If you don't give me coffee at least once per day, we're going to have a bad time. We're not going to have a good day, y'all. I can't. Oh my God. Coffee is like, that's a huge problem for me, for real.
Same. I
need
drink
to at least
coffee.
Taste it.
I drink coffee. I have to have it twice. I have to have it when I'm up, and I have to have it at around noon, like 3 or 4 or 5. Mostly 5 o'clock, because the body's trying to tell you, hey, it's 5 o'clock. In 3 hours, it'll be evening. You know, let's slow down. And it's like, nobody, you work for me. Take this coffee, get jolted, and let's keep it moving.
Well, by the way, baby, let me ask you a question. Do you realize that it's now 5:30 and we had not had our
Don't mention it, because I'm distracted now. This is distraction. That's what I was telling people before about idle hands. You know, you need to find a hobby or something to keep you distracted, you know, because idle hands are the devil's playthings. And also having way too much time on your hands is also not a good thing.
Don't mean
That's
to
why it's
interrupt
good
you,
to
baby,
keep
but
busy
it looks like
with
Aisha's
hobbies and
leaving
stuff.
us.
Bye, Aisha. Aisha
Aisha.
is Aisha.
Aisha, sorry.
Bye, Aisha. Thanks for
we
stopping
love
by.
You. Thank
We
you for being
appreciate
here.
it.
If you can, on the way out,
Have
give
a
us
good
like,
night,
and
dear.
please, please, please share it with your friends. If you can't stay, that's fine.
Yeah,
And
share
thank you
it.
for
I've been
being
dying
here.
to see. I've been dying to see that little zombie dude come on the screen and run across the screen, because that only happens when somebody subs. So
A new
Aisha,
person.
tell somebody to sub so I can see that. I'd appreciate it. I need to see that little zombie dude run across the screen
He's
once.
cute.
Yeah, he puts a smile on my face. Or even if you have a second account, Aisha, subscribe with that so I can see that little dude run across the screen. Anybody, I don't care who does it.
Well, Aisha said, sure. Thank you, love. We love you, girl.
Amen. Preach.
By the way, I wanted to mention her new, before you leave, Aisha, I wanted to mention your new avatar. It's so cute. It's like a little witch, and it's adorable. And just so you know, Aisha, our baby girl played a witch in a play in school recently. She played Elphaba from The Wizard of Oz. Elphaba. She played Elphaba, and she did a great job, by the way. It was so cute. Super cute. So, yeah, thank you, Aisha. You're a new favorite witch. So cute. It's adorable. Okay, so, there's 6 people here right now. Thank you very much for whoever is here in the live. Let your presence be known. Say hey right there in the chat. Just say hey, just once. So thank you. Oh, I'm losing my breath. I need to pace myself. I talk too fast.
I'm really liking this lake or this beach scenery. So even if you didn't manage to go out today or yesterday for Memorial Day, just enjoy the waves, man. Enjoy the waves, listen to the music, relax, grab a drink, a snack, and just chill with us a little longer.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you guys chilling with us. I love,
Who's with us? I can't see the chat, so I don't even know who's
in the
with
chat,
us.
Aisha just left. I know that we have Gothic Rose, Creepy Clown Girl. Let's see, it's 6 people. Who's still here? I know that Gothic Rose and Creepy Clown Girl are definitely still here. But let us know who else is here.
Did Danny Martian leave?
I don't know. I don't know who's still with us, but I know we got 6 people with us. And we just had 4 people with us a little while ago.
Okay.
So, I don't know who's still. Okay, Anime Otome is still here.
Anime Atome.
Yes, so Aisha just left.
It's Aisha.
Sorry, Aisha just left. Anime Otome is still here. Creepy Clown Girl is still here. Gothic Rose is still here. But I don't know who the other 3 are. So, hey, lurkers.
Is Auntie
say
Creeps
what's
still here?
up.
Or did she leave?
I don't know. I can't say that I know.
This is why I prefer to run the chat, because I'm more, I don't have that ADD thing you have. So
now it's 7 people. Well, honey. Let me see. Wait, it's 6 people again. Oh, it's just weird. But anyway, Creepy Clown Girl says, I didn't really have a childhood because I was helping my mom, who was a single parent, raise my younger siblings. And one thing I can say is that it has taught me so much. I hear you. My mother had 4 children as well. She was a single mother. She would work, but she was more like a paternal figure for us because she brought home the bacon. And I was mom. Luckily, we lived right across the street from our school. So, as the oldest, I was the oldest of four, so I had to make sure that I know how to cook, I know how to help with homework, as well as doing my own homework. And everybody had to be ready for school in the morning, and we'd all walk together. Luckily, we all went to the same school because our school was a two school, if that makes any sense. I had two schools in one for the grade school, the younger grade school, and one for the bigger kids. So it was like one side was pre-K to second grade, and the other side was third through sixth. And I stood there from very young to that school. My siblings went there. We all went there at the same time at one point. And so, yeah, and after school, we'd go to the other side, wait for our younger siblings, myself and my younger sister who follows, who's only a year younger than me. Yeah, we were the little, what they call the escalator children, because we all like trailed each other by like a year. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, my mother just popped us out one after the other.
It's only 4, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen more.
Yeah,
you know,
I've seen bigger. But
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
And Creepy Congo was the 4th child. So, baby, how many other kids were there? Because if you had younger siblings, ooh, parents got busy.
All right, so listen, I need to talk about this, all right?
Okay.
All right, so I just found this story, and it's about Amazon wanting to take a scan of your body.
Get the front
Would you allow Amazon to scan your body?
No.
All right, then. Well, let's look at this story here and see what the hell they're talking about.
Holy
All right,
crap.
so this came out on May 23rd of this year. It says Amazon offers gift cards, people. They're offering you gift cards in exchange for your body scan. And don't worry, it's only for internal research only. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, they want to scan your body.
Nope.
So it's Amazon's enlisting participants for
Yes.
an image study in New York in exchange for undergoing a 30-minute digital 3D scan of your body. That's right, you get a $25 gift card, folks. So if that sounds interesting, hop on a bus, a plane, or a boat and get your behind over to New York to enlist an Amazon's body scan for a gift card. Alright, it says here there will be photos, 3D scans, and videos, and they'll study the participants with clothes and in form-fitting swimwear. That's right. Height and weight measurements are also taken. It's for product research only. So, hey, are you down for getting a $25 gift card? Huh, Miss Stereo?
First of all, no, I wouldn't do it for $1 million, and I wouldn't do it, definitely even less, do it for $25. What are you worth? What is your life worth? What is your sense of respect worth?
It says here.
Not $25, that's for sure.
It says here that the Body Labs says that its AI technology can create a realistic 3D model of a person's body from an image right down to the wrinkles, and add motion to the models to show how fabrics move. Well, you know, if you want to dive into Skynet, if you want to be a part of the Matrix, then you might consider heading on over.
No, you know, and a lot of people say
signing
that
up.
a lot of this is part of that whole trying to live longer thing, to see if you can come back or have your consciousness imprinted onto another body, a new body. And they're even saying robotic. But honestly, then what's the point of dying? I think dying is a beautiful thing. Okay, now, no, I am not suicidal. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that the process and the thought of going to another level of consciousness from this life to the next It's beautiful. I can't wait to see what's on the other side. Honestly, well, I could wait. Don't get me wrong. I want to see my kids get married and all that, but you know, I'm a curious person, and I just want to see. I want to know. So I don't want to come back.
Let me
Once
tell
I'm
you
gone,
something.
leave me alone.
Let me tell you, right? It's if it isn't bad enough that they're watching us through cameras on the streets, Big Brother, and from satellites in the sky. You know, they already have you know, they're already profiling people and getting big, huge databases of information on people through your searches on your phones and tablets and on your computers. You know, they have all this information, but I guess Amazon can't access that information because that's like
Yet.
government stuff. So they're like, hey, we want that same info, but more. We want it even deeper now.
No.
More metadata for us. So how can we do this? Hey, let's give people $25 and let's just
that?
scan their bodies inside and out.
That's an insult.
And the creepy thing is that now, look, if you couple this with the 23andMe DNA
Storage.
no, I'm talking about when they analyze, you know, your DNA from your spit or your blood or whatever, they put that into a database, and then they go and you see, you threw me off. I was going somewhere with this. Thanks, but anyway, so the point is not a good thing, and look, 5G, right? 5G is around the corner, folks, and in order for 5G to be really work well, they need to put the towers in closer proximity of one another. So now they have all this information from your blood, they have the 5G, and if they could even go deeper, like Amazon's doing with this deeper body scan, who knows what they're able to do with the 5G in correlation with all this data. It's like that movie that came out, The Kingsman. I think it was part 1, and it had Samuel L. Jackson, and you know, he was giving out free internet or whatever, Wi-Fi, but it was all just a plot to then activate something in the phone to get people acting crazy and violent. So, you know, who knows what 5G is gonna bring us, but I'm not down with scanning my body for $25. You know, even a solicitor that works on a street corner gets paid more than that for their services. So that's kind of an insult and a slap to one's face.
Yeah, it really is. Like, what are you worth? That's all you have to ask yourself. What's your worth? Are you worth $25? Is that what your worth is? That's all you got to do, you know. Are you, and I mean, let's go even deeper. Are you worth an iPhone? What are you worth? What are you worth?
I don't know. What are they worth in the chat? I can't see the chat. I don't know what's happening.
Here, Reddit, and that's the way it should look. Okay, no, there's not much going on in the chat right now, especially not regarding the subject. But, you know, I think some guys are talking amongst themselves and everything. That's pretty neat, too. That's cool, you know. But, yeah, that's why it begs the question, what are you worth? You know, and it's funny that you brought up the Kingsman, because that's the same thought that came to my head when you said that. That was so weird. $25, really? Really? That's an insult. I'm sorry.
Maybe $250. But come on, man.
No,
$25.
not even. Give me $1 million, I still won't do it. Nope. No, thank you. Doesn't matter what situation I'm in, because at the end of the day, that's gonna come back to bite you in the butt. Anybody who does that, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back at you. It's just the way that it is. Yep. Anime Tome says it's not worth it. $25. Come on, that's
a slap in the face
of humanity, you know. And I feel the same way when it comes to that Hadron Collider in CERN, Italy. Guys, think about this for a minute. Okay, I'm all for science advancing. I'm all for, you know, peeking beyond the veil. That's cool if you're into that sort of stuff. I mean, I personally don't want to see what's on the other side, thank you, unless I pass on to the other side, you know, and I'm not in any hurry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in any hurry for that either. But this is where I have a problem with that thing they're doing in CERN. It's like this. They're saying that they now have the capability of peeking into the other side, opening like little wormholes and other dimensions and all that other stuff. They have actually said that they have successfully conducted tests to make these things possible. And this is where I get pissed. Okay,
But
if
they
it
al-
was something
They
that
also discovered a new atom or proton or
Mhm.
something
Mhm.
with that as well. So they're discovering things, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, they're discovering things, but the problem that I have with it, the main issue I have with them is this.
And now China wants to build one too.
Ew. Oh,
China,
God.
I think it's China or Japan. They
Mm-mm-mm.
want to build their own hydrogen collider. So
Yeah, you told me about that. That's scary.
yeah.
Think about it like this. This is what I'm saying. This is my main thing. What, if anything, could they possibly let in? Could you imagine if they open one of these wormholes or portals or whatever,
To another dimension.
or whatever, and something crosses over?
Yeah, like in Avengers when
Oh yeah,
Age of Ultron,
yeah.
I think it was, and something came through a portal.
Not the X-Men.
No, it was the Avengers when the
okay.
Hulk went crazy and he started body slamming Loki. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah,
boom,
yeah. That
boom.
was funny. So
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. Suppose that thing that crosses over is not friendly. What gives these scientists that are curious, they're just curious, just out of curiosity, what gives them the right to decide for the rest of humanity, the
And to-
planet,
And to put us in danger.
and to put us at jeopardy? It's true. What gives them that right? We didn't consent. That was non-consensual for the rest
Mhm.
of us. They decided that because they had the money
And the smarts.
and the know-how that they
Mhm.
could do this. That's all I want to know. Who gave you that right? Somebody signed us over. Somebody gave them that right. So that's what everybody out there has to consider, has to think about.
I heard somewhere that if you go to the stock exchange, the Wall Street, whatever, stock.
There's 0 people left.
Hey everyone, we're sorry about that. It seems we had a rolling power outage. Excuse me?
There's nobody there. 0 people. Oh wait, now 2.
Hello everyone, and if you were with us, we are so sorry, but we had a rolling power outage and everything shut down for like 3 or 4 seconds, 5 seconds max. PC, everything just shut down. So we're sorry about that, but we're back now. We're not going to be on much longer because we have been on here for quite some time, but it was kind of rude and unexpected what happened. So we just thought we'd come back and explain what happened and say sorry, if you got taken aback by that interruption.
Yeah, we are truly sorry about that. That has, by the way, never happened to us ever before. And make of it what you will, okay? But it's never happened to us before, and we're so sorry about that.
If you were here and if you know what we were talking about,
Take it how you want to.
Yeah,
That's all we're gonna say.
exactly.
Penny said it happens, guys. I'm so sorry. I hate that. But I guess we won't be talking about that anymore. I don't want to get strikes now. But all I know is that was really weird. That was really weird. So anyway, yeah, I kind of got taken back a little bit by that because I am a person who holds certain beliefs. You know that, but whatever. Let's go back to something else, another topic. Hi, Dustin. He says that the gym was closed, so a little bummed out, but that our stream is great. Well, thank you, Dustin. You might have missed something there. We were talking about something that is a little fringe, a little out there, and all of a sudden our power went out. It's never happened to us before during a live, and most definitely doesn't usually happen to anybody when there is no inclement weather, and our weather is sunny and beautiful outside. So you know, the winds are not knocking any trees down in our area. So that was just really weird. Like our entire home went black. Oh
yeah, we're gonna
occurred.
Yeah, we're gonna look into this a little more. Talk to some neighbors and see if they lost power too, or if it was just isolated. But regardless, we did say we would play another one of our songs for you in case you haven't seen all our videos, but we do also have some music videos, so listen to this song, tell us what you think.
Yeah, from the looks of it, you guys, I'm so sorry about the buffering. If you guys are still experiencing buffering, please let us know in the comments section. Dustin said that was indeed strange, but yeah, that's just, it took me aback really, because it's never happened to us before. I guess it's the first time for everything. But please guys, if you can, find it in your hearts to like this video and share it. We're gonna leave the video unedited, the playback, we're gonna leave it unedited, so that, and we're gonna download it too, okay, just in case. And we're gonna leave it unedited so that you guys can view it later on and decide for yourselves what you think happened. But it was weird. Anyway, moving on. Like Mr. Dreadful over here said, we do want to play another video for you guys, and we want to know how the buffering is going now. I mean, I'm getting a red banner, a yellow banner here that says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Yeah, that's what they say. So yeah, we've been having this problem.
Okay, so we're gonna let you hear this song now. Let us know what you think.
Viewer discretion advised.
Will you be the one I take home tonight? Swear I'll be gentle, swear I won't bite. Come along with me, promise I'll treat you right. Underneath the moon, hidden away from the light, I can show you things that you never thought you could. Don't be afraid, cause when I'm bad, I'm really good. Will you be the one I take home tonight? Swear I'll be gentle, swear I won't bite. On Valentine's Day, I go and search for the one. Hun, you look as tasty as a hostess honey bun. Excuse me, miss, may I buy you a drink? Love to get to know you, your quirks and your kinks. Back in Transylvania, my friends call me Vlad. Got a castle on a mountaintop, pad full of swag. If you don't mind, let's hit the dance floor. Passion I stand for, love wasn't planned for. Hands on my shoulders, gaze deep into my eyes. Game of life, and I'm the player, you're the prize. We both realize this is love at first bite. I met sight, nothing wrong, felt so right. So if you please, I get on a Bentley. As long as you take a ride inside my Bentley, where I gently place a kiss on your lips as I slowly glide my hands on your hip. Will you be the one I take home tonight? Swear I'll be gentle, swear I won't bite. Come along with me, promise I'll treat you right. Underneath the moon, hidden away from the light, I can show you things that you never thought you could. Don't be afraid, cause when I'm bad, I'm really good. Will you be the one I take home tonight? Swear I'll be gentle, swear I won't bite. Never stood a chance, love is or fate. Penthouse at the plaza, let's go there with this date. I'll pop the Dawn P, you slide off and freshen. Let's relax, kick back and enjoy the session. We can talk a little bit about news and fashion until we're both ready for the throes of passion. I haven't felt like this in centuries. When I lost my queen Nina by my enemies, I really miss her, and now I'm so much worse. Taking on my will to fight off this damn thirst. I'm a true fiend for that tasty red nectar. I can see the veins pulsing in her sexy necker. I really liked her, should've left her where I met her. She should've wore a turtleneck sweater. Forever carry on the scarlet letter. Should've turned her, that's much better. I won't forget her. Mwah, will you be the one I take home tonight? Swear I'll be gentle, swear I won't bite. Come along with me, promise I'll treat you right. Underneath the moon, hidden away from the light, I can show you things that you never thought you could. Don't be afraid, cause when I'm bad, I'm really good. Will you be the one I take home tonight? Swear I'll be gentle, swear I won't bite.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Thank you for sticking with us. Sorry about that. Thank you for sticking with us. And yeah, so that happened. We'd like to thank you for showing up and being here for us. We're getting ready to go off soon. We need that 5 o'clock coffee, even though it's about an hour late. And I have to get dinner started. I'm running super late today. That power outage kind of, took me aback. But hey, guys, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know if we would have had the wherewithal to come back and, apologize first of all, or even start the stream again. It was so weird. It was really very weird. But hey, you know what? The show must go on, and we really thank you so much. I know there's only 2 of you left there, but you know what? The 2 of you are worth so much to us. All of you guys are. Thank you so much for stopping by. And hey, Dezombified friends, next time we promise to make sure we have all our P's and Q's in order. Stay away from certain subjects. And yeah, try and make the stream even better for you. I guess we just have to get a few more things in order. Probably, I don't know, maybe make sure we're updated or something. Although I thought I did all of that last night. I see a 3rd person has come in. Just so you know, whoever you are, that we had a slight power outage that lasted just a few seconds. And our stream just went dark. Yeah, it just went dark just like that. That was just so weird. And it took time, of course, for our software and all of our tech to come back online, but everything just completely disappeared from screen. Poof, everything went bye-bye. And now I'm still getting buffering issues. This is just ridiculous. Come on. But listen, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do this again. And gosh darn it, we're gonna make it good. We're gonna try and see what's going on with our internet stuff. And it's weird because we sometimes run look at that, airplanes. What the hell is going on? What? Okay. So anyway, there's just some just weird stuff, but we're gonna definitely be working on our software. This makes us just want to work harder and harder for our stream, for you guys, and to make things better. Even if we have to pay for more bandwidth, that's what we're gonna have to do. So thank you guys for showing up. And hey, like we like to say here, watch your six. And if you guys don't know what that means, that just means usually the link below and things like that, but we like to say that here, you guys. Love you, Dezombified friends. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, if indeed it still matters around these parts. Bye bye, love ya.